This is my first time reaction to Agatha Chelsea and Alvin Jo performing Glimpse of Us, originally by Joji. Music video, let's commence. Can I just for a few seconds say that that was a beautiful little introduction there to this piece of music. Those keys just being, played so wonderfully there, bringing us into the track. We have these two singers ready here to deliver for us. See you on a Wednesday vibes here. Let's see what they bring to the table.
He'd take the world off my shoulders if it was ever hard to move. He turned the rain to a rainbow when I was living in the blue. Why then, if he is so perfect, do I still wish that it was you? Perfect don't mean that it's working, so what can I do?
Agatha Chelsea coming in here, starting us off with a beautiful vocal line. These lyrics, seemingly very sad. We're going to have to follow along to see what the song is all about. But Agatha has really impressed me here, starting off with her wonderful voice, just flowing along rather awesomely here on the track. And I mean, that's a good start to this song, and that's what you need. You need to start on a positive foot, and that's what she did. Let's continue.
When you're out of sight in my mind, 'cause sometimes I look in his eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for his touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in his arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us.
Man, oh man, yes, good job there by Agatha Chelsea. I mean, look, it would have been better if, no offense, but it would have been better if she was called Agatha Liverpool. But the fact of the matter is, man, she came in awesomely here. She came in awesomely. She started us off really strong. I love what she did with her vocalizations. She showed us her skills there, her capabilities in full flight, and she just absolutely was awesome with how she delivered those lyrics there to start us off with. And now we still got to check out Alvin Jo, as he's going to join her here for Duet vibes.
Me save us your glory. Does it left the way I did? Mistakes a part of your story, one that I had never leave. Maybe one day you feel lonely, and in his eyes you get a glimpse. Maybe you start sleeping slowly and find me again.
Alvin Jo also showing us what it's all about. He came in there sturdy, starting us off there, taking us along, and then he was just filling it in, vocally speaking. He was giving us some flourishes. He was showing us some of his skills, and that's what you need to do here. Great first impression by both singers.
When you are offside in my mind, 'cause sometimes I look on her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, said I move on. I'm only here passing times in her arms, hoping I find
How could you be so reckless with my heart? Lyrically, it seems like someone is lamenting the end of a relationship, looking, back, and then seeing the ex interacting with new people and like being all sad and being like, hey, you must remember the good times we shared. Stop moving on like that. Who the heck do you think you are? That sort of thing. But what I'm liking here is these two singers. I mean, look, they both did their parts. Then she came back in, and then it was a bit of an interplay. Just now, as I paused, it was a bit of an interplay between their voices. Both of their voices sounding freaking awesome. And then, you add them together, and it just creates a concoction that just works. That's what it does. And the track as well, I'm liking this instrumental. There's this sort of ambient sounding beat going along with those wonderful keys, and it's all just musical bliss. That's what it is.
A look in his eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us.
And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was.
Said I'm fine,
Instead I move on,
I'm only here passing time in his arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us.
That is what it's all about. That duet just took off, and the two of them started in with that vocal interplay. Agatha Chelsea and Alvin Jo, and that interplay between their voices, that worked magnificently for me. Both of them incredibly talented singers, and then you bring them together, ladies and gentlemen, and they are collaborating at a high level. That worked for me, ladies and gentlemen. Man, it sounded really, really good, and you got the emotion in their vocal delivery. Both of them making sure that you felt that emotion that was being projected by those lyrics. That worked awesomely well. Good job by Agatha and Alvin. Glimpse of Us is a song by Japanese-Australian singer Joji, released as the lead single from his third studio album Smithereens on the 10th of June back in 2022. It was written by Alexis Kesselman, Castle Riley McDonough, and producer Connor McDonough. The song became Joji's most successful hit single to date, having peaked at number 1 in Australia, Indonesia, Lithuania, Malaysia, New Zealand, the Philippines, and Singapore, number 2 on the Global 200, and within the top 10 in Canada, Ireland, Norway, the United States, and Vietnam. Cool song, and it was definitely brought to us in an awesome way by Agatha and Alvin. Joji's full name is George Kusunoki Miller. He was born on the 16th of September in 1993. He is a Japanese singer, songwriter, rapper, internet personality, and record producer. Miller's music has been described as a mix between R&B, lo-fi, and trip-hop. He was born in Osaka, Japan. He does a bunch of stuff, and he's been known as other personas in the past as well. Outside of vocals, he also plays the ukulele, so that's awesome business, and he's been active from 2006 to the present day. Agatha Chelsea is a singer, songwriter, and actress. She was born on 18 December 2001 in Bandung in West Java in Indonesia. Alvin Jonathan Sindhunata was born on the 20th of September 1997. He is also known as Alvin Jonathan or Alvin Jo. He was the winner of the third season of the talent search event X Factor Indonesia. Good stuff there. He was born in Malang in East Java in Indonesia. He performs in the genres of pop, soul, and R&B, and he's been active from 2009 till the present day. This was just another example of two artists complementing each other wonderfully with their great voices. The two of them just came together here, Agatha and Alvin, and they just delivered in this duet. They're just, their voices just weaving in and out and just fitting together wonderfully. That just ensured that this duet soared. So it was a good song and it was awesomely performed by these two singers. Excellent job. Agatha Chelsea and Alvin Jo delivered an awesome glimpse of us. That was a very capable performance.